can we give charity khairat to anyone who asks, especially street beggars, in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or charity should be given only to deserving ones? Regarding the question, can charity give to anyone? Can it be given to street beggars, or it should be given selectively to those who are deserving? There are two types of charity basically. One is an obligatory charity which is called as zakah. It is sadaqah, but obligatory sadaqah, which is zakat. As far as zakat is concerned, the criteria to whom zakat can be given is mentioned in Surah Tawbah, chapter number 9, verse number 60, where Allah says, you can give to the fuqara, to the poor, you can give to the masakin, that is the needy, you can give to the amilun, those who are involved in collecting of the zakat. The fourth category, you can give to those who are those who you think will come to Islam or will revert to Islam. Fifth are the gharimun, those who are debtor. Sixth are the riqab, that fleeing of slave. Seventh is ibn sabil, the wayfarer of the traveler. And the eighth category is fi sabilillah, in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So as far as zakat is concerned, you have to specifically give to any one of these eight categories. You cannot give to anyone. But as far as general charity is concerned, the general sadaqah is concerned, you can give to anyone. Regarding your question, can you give to the street beggars? Can you give it to a person who is not deserving? As far as the street beggars are concerned, previously, I have to always avoid giving, because we know most of these beggars, they are, they form like a gang, they form like a consortium, and you have several reports that these people have got big accounts, they have got bank balances, and they try and deceive people. But whenever any person approaches the Prophet, never refused them. So initially he has to feel reluctant, but then after the hadith, if that person is trying to deceive you, if you give it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah you will get sawab. So, but natural, you can even give to the street beggar. It's encouraged that the Prophet never refused anyone who approached him. So even if the street beggar, even though there are high chances that he may be a fraud, but if you're giving for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you'll get the reward. Regarding can you give it to someone who's not deserving? Yes, you can. But natural. You'd always prefer giving to someone who. So when a street beggar comes and if I doubt, I yet give him some amount, so that at least if he is really deserving person, I haven't rejected him. But regarding can you give to a person who is deserving, if you give to a deserving person, but naturally your sawab will be more. But our beloved Prophet said, you have to help more among your relatives. So if there is a one who is deserving zakat, if it's from your relative, then giving zakat to a person who deserves zakat and is amongst your relative is better than giving someone who is not a relative. If you're giving zakat to a person who deserves and who is a neighbor, is better than giving to a person who is not a neighbor. But naturally you can give to anyone as long as he falls in this 8th category. Similarly for charity, if you're giving charity to a person who may not fall in the zakat category, but yet he requires help and is amongst your relative, better give to someone who is a relative than someone who is not a relative, than someone who is not your friend. So giving to a deserving person is better, but even if it's not deserving, general charity can be given to anyone. It's accepted as long as it is for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you are giving it for showing off, you may get the praises, you may get, many people are claiming they are charitable, but you may not get the sawab. So the main thing while giving charity is the niyyah. It should be with ikhlas. It should be only for sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It should not be for showing off. It should not be people say that are charitable. If this is your you in this world, but you may not get the sawab. So as far as charity is concerned, if it's zakat, it should be in the 8 categories that I've prescribed, that have been prescribed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surah Tawbah chapter 9 verse number 60. If it's a general charity which doesn't fall in zakat, even if it's not deserving, but giving to a deserving person is much more. This is the question.